The Super Disken All-Stars are a group of Kenyan disabled musicians that came to Britain in 1994 and have been in London ever since. Disken was originally created in Kenya to increase public awareness of disability and to promote the work of disabled Kenyans in art and music.
1, 2!
Our music is supposed to capture, it's supposed to portray disability as not just something boring, but action. I mean, we got other sides of disability which is lively and warm, and so Disken is about that positive part of disability that you wake up sometime in the morning and you feel good about yourself. So our music is that spirit of, you know, I feel good.
What do you think the best thing is about London?
In London, people are very enthusiastic, yeah, about us, and they're very encouraging as far as, you know, disability and music is concerned.
And what would you say would be the worst thing about London?
Well, it's only the winter part of it.
There was a performance we did in, where was it? At the Africa Center, Convent Garden. And that was the first performance we had in London. Afterwards, when we came out, people had not actually noticed these guys were disabled, because when they see the clutches, most normal people don't associate themselves with the disabled. So when they see the clutches, they say, is that part of a new wave of fashion in town? Or
The band had performed in Kenya, Tanzania, Hong Kong, Ireland and Britain. In London, they performed at the Notting Hill Carnival. They have a cassette of their work available, but as yet, no record deal. We wanted to know what the music world really thought of the Super Disken All-Stars. Charlie Gillett managed disabled performer Ian Dury and his band Kilburn and the High Roads in the 70s. He's now a world music critic and a DJ at the BBC's Greater London Radio. OK, so Charlie, what's your impression of Super Disken?
Well, there isn't exactly a league table of African bands in Britain, but if there was, they'd be very near the top.
So what would you say their position is on the world music circuit?
Well, here, one of the best, internationally unknown because they don't have a record, and you know, in the larger scheme of things, that's how you make your reputation.
Do you think there's any difficulty in being a musician and being disabled?
Well, for them, it's in a strange thing to say, it's a secondary problem. Their first problem is they're playing music which they love, which the particular audience that knows about it thinks is wonderful, and which the media in general is just blanks. It is a gamble. It is like playing the lottery in some ways, doing this game. And the Super Disken just might come up with a song which suddenly all the kids find very catchy.
As a music critic, what would your advice be to Super Disken?
From what I can see, they're doing the right things. You know, they are. Each musician seems to be good at what he does. They look great. They look like they're enjoying themselves, which translates to the audience. Obviously, they must make a record somehow or other. And then the test is, how does that stand up against all the other records that have been made? And that's not for me to anticipate, but I can just see they've got a sound. I have to make the record and find out.
Do you plan to release a CD or a cassette or something?
Yep, working on materials that will be able to be put on a CD. So that's one of the objectives of the year as well.
Yes, Satima, Satima, Disken, Satima. Yes, Satima, Satima, Disken, Satima. Leba Satima, yes, Satima.
Have you got any plans for superstardom?
We don't see ourselves as big stars now at the moment, because it's now that we're just trying to, it's like raising your head off the ground. Now once we stand firm on the ground, then the sky is the limit. As the saying goes, there's nothing we can't do.
Yao, yao, Kiboko, yao, Kiboko, yao, yao.
Contact us at From the Edge, PO Box 8346, London W12 6DP, or our email address is dpu@bbc.co.uk.